The bottom line here is that we have to find a way to decouple our way of life from the emissions of carbon into the atmosphere. And this has, if you want to think of a context here, in 1961, President Kennedy said, we're going to send a man to the moon, we're going to land him on the surface of the moon, he's going to walk on the moon, and we're going to bring him back safely. And in 1961, I was 1, so I don't remember this speech, but I do remember in 1969 when it actually happened. And in 1961, this was just an audacious objective. And I think that this carbon challenge is our generation's moonshot. And if you think about the way that this country rallied around this challenge and brought the power of government and the private sector, science and technology, and innovation together to make this happen, this is the type of challenge that we face in our lifetime. So it's for this reason that we were really motivated around this challenge and saw a means to an opportunity. So we created Ecomagination, which is a fundamental reshaping of our company around this challenge. And this is what Ecomagination is. It's a business strategy to drive innovation and growth of profitable environmental solutions. So it's not a marketing campaign, it's a business strategy. And we've got some hard metrics around it. It's about driving innovation to solve that tough challenge of how are we going to maintain our way of life while reducing our carbon footprint of the order of magnitude that is suggested by the IPCC. And it's about bringing profitable environmental solutions to the market. Profitable for us, but more importantly, profitable for our customers. In order for this to work in the culture of a company like GE, we needed to put some hard metrics around this. We couldn't execute on a program like this unless we set some targets, because that's just the way we're built as a company of execution. So the first two, we set a goal, a very lofty goal, that by 2010 we would generate $25 billion in revenue from these environmental solutions. We said that we would double our research and development in the clean tech space from 2004 until 2010 up to $1.5 billion. We said that we would also demonstrate our own compliance to being responsible with regard to reducing our own carbon footprint. And we said that by 2012, we would reduce our footprint by 1%. Now, 1% may not sound like a lot, but basically what we're saying is we would keep our carbon footprint flat as the company grew. And then we also introduced last year a similar goal from a water perspective, that we would reduce our water footprint of our own operations by 20%. And then we said that we would be transparent about this, that we would be just as transparent about our progress toward these goals as we are about the financial reporting of the company and everything else that we disclose in terms of our operations. Now, if you take that list of goals and then think about it in this context, these goals are profoundly interrelated. The more that we invest in new innovations and new solutions, the more that we can drive our revenue of those solutions, which generates profit, which allows us to reinvest. Similarly, the more that we use our own technology to reduce our own carbon footprint, the more that we save from an energy savings perspective. And so this is a business strategy that is not comprised of randomly selected objectives and goals. These goals are basically a sustainable business strategy.